They have a presence, and they're there to support, and the president is at the table from a present standpoint. I think they're going to play a greater role if they get close. That is based on their economic expertise, based on the fact that the president wants this to go away, and these broader themes of the impact on the country total. I think you're right, Chris. This is symbolic. There are only about 13,000 workers out right now, but they've got some arguments to make, and the president is behind the workers. They've got to get rid of this tiered system, this cost of living adjustment. You know, remember, these workers gave up a lot.
You good with a 32-hour work week?
Well, as a lawyer at a big law firm, no. But at the same time, if that's on the table, that might be a negotiation point, or what we call that's a throwaway issue. Maybe that's something that you don't go to the line on. But these other items, I think they're going to go to the line on it. And by comparison, the CEOs are making between 20 and 30 million. That's a pretty good argument they've got on their side that they don't have any increases, but the CEOs of these major auto manufacturers have gotten paid tens of millions of dollars. That's a good wedge issue, an argument for them. Every negotiation is different. Every country, every administration, or most administrations have had to deal with this when their Americans or their citizens have been taken hostages. It's a hard choice. These $6 billion, these were Iranian assets. They weren't U.S. assets that we stroked a check for $6 billion. It's going to be held in Doha. I'd love to see the belts and suspenders on how we control Doha, because the Iranian president says, I'm going to do what I want with that money. Well, not so fast, because they're not even in an Iranian bank account. It's a tough issue. I get it. And you have more expertise than I do. But I do tell you one thing. Bringing these Americans home, whatever it takes, right, not only feels good, but I think it's the right thing to do.
Unless...
I got to run the last. Scott, you take any exception with what Hunter Biden did today?
No, I think Abby Lowell is doing a strong defense as his attorney. This is called fighting back. This is called going on the offensive. It's not criminal, but it's civil. But it'll keep the IRS and DOJ busy, because in those congressional hearings, or even with the lawyers for these whistleblowers, if they did disclose, and I haven't been able to go back and listen to their testimony, but if they did disclose confidential information, then the IRS, when they were employed, that's certainly a violation of IRS rules. And it's just another parallel proceeding that Hunter Biden can attack them on to create leverage to settle these criminal cases.